Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a 2-page layout combining a couple of my Not Just for Boys kits. The majority, I believe, is from the May Vibrant kit, but there is a couple of pieces from April's kit, I believe. And maybe I have the name backwards. Now I'm thinking May was electric and April was vibrant. Anyways, it's the April and the May kits from Not Just for Boys. So before I started, I knew that I wanted to kind of do a circle and have it kind of across the page, 2 pages, I guess. So I did pre-cut that with my Cricut. And I do have it offset. It's not straight down the middle. I am only going to have 1 picture on the left side and then 2 on the right. And so I wanted more of the circle with just the 1 picture. And then I wanted to incorporate some more colors. And so I used this arrow paper. I believe that is from the April kit. And I'm going to do a strip all the way across the page. One thing with this, I don't know if this happens to any of you, but I completed this layout thinking I was going to use some pictures of my cousins and I at Universal, at their boardwalk. However, when I had the layout completely finished, I looked at it and I was not thrilled with the layout for those pictures. I guess I kind of envisioned more of a girly feel. It was a girls' trip. I was not happy with the pictures with the final product. So stay tuned. I keep the layout and add to it. However, I do change out the pictures, and those are going to be in the close-up photos at the end. And this is actually going to go in one of my son's albums instead of mine. So definitely stay tuned for kind of the close-ups to kind of get a better idea. I did add some embellishments after the fact and then changed out the pictures completely. So I am just going to double back these photos. Again, I just tried to use the kits and the papers in the kits as best I could. For some reason, these two, the April and the May kits, I kind of struggled with. I don't know what it was, but I kind of struggled to use them. And so I really wanted to kind of challenge myself, I guess, and use them up, or at least start to use them. So I used that kind of Kelly green heart paper to back the photos with. The background paper is kind of like, I don't know if the Kelly green heart paper, the hearts are a lighter yellow, lighter green. Wow. And so the background paper is kind of that color, I guess. So it does kind of, the Kelly green's kind of bright, but the hearts kind of tie in the background paper. So what I did beforehand, I kind of went through the kits and looked for the embellishments that came with the kits, because sometimes I keep the kits together, but then other times I kind of, I guess, deconstruct the kits and have different pieces kind of all over my scrap room. And so I just kind of, I wanted to make sure I had options, I guess. So the floral paper that you saw there, it was one of the cut aparts, and I decided I wanted to make it into a tag. And so I used one of my close to my heart tag dies and cut out the tag there. It wasn't gonna work with any of the other cut aparts, so I do end up going into my stash, and I don't recall. I think maybe the tag I end up using, a Heidi Swap tag, did come from one of the Not Just for Boys kits, I believe. I could be wrong, but I don't know. We'll see. I decided to keep the photos kind of all straight across the page, and then I am going to back the cut apart here. I just felt like it blended into the arrows a little too much. So I wanted to back it just to make it pop a little bit, and then I popped it up on some foam tape as well. So here's where I get that other tag. I want to say I don't know, maybe I bought these from Joann's. Regardless, it doesn't matter, I guess. So I am going to end up using those 2 tags. These stickers here, I actually got at Tuesday morning on clearance for like, I want to say it was like 40 some cents. And so that was not out of a kit, but out of my stash, but I thought it was appropriate. And then that new Amy Tangerine sticker sheet there, the Brave and Bold, that was out of one of the kits. And so I was trying to use some of those stickers to kind of embellish with. There was that one that said, "Oh hey vacay." That one I thought I was gonna put over top of those leaves there, but I do end up changing it. And I don't know, I liked the base of the layout, and honestly after I got the base done, it was challenging for me for whatever reason to embellish this layout. So I went back and grabbed some more of the embellishments from the Not Just for Boys previous kits, and there was these chipboards here, so I decided to kind of make my own banner in the top left to fill in that space. And then that Love Life chipboard was off that same piece there, and I just felt like that banner just filled in that space nicely. And then I kind of set out to try to almost use up all that chipboard. I think I have a couple of pieces left, but I really did a good job trying to stash that, I don't know, just use it all up. So the camera there, I decided to pop up on some foam tape and use that over top of those leaves at the bottom. The Remember This was off that chipboard sheet as well, and I just thought that was a good way to incorporate some black in there, because there was black in some of the other embellishments, some of the chipboard. So I added that to the tags, and then just gonna glue those down. And honestly, I think we're just about done with the initial layout. So again, I do end up changing out the photos and adding some more embellishments. So stay tuned for the close-ups, because you'll get to see what I added, and then the new photos. The new photos are of our family at Yogurt Mountain down south. So if you've never been, it's an amazing frozen yogurt place that we absolutely love. And I just felt like the pictures fit so much better with the layout than these universal ones. So I just added, instead of twine to those tags, I decided to use some enamel dots. And then I think I'm just going to add some Nuvo drops all around in kind of the teal color. And then I also wanted to kind of add them to make it more of a banner in between each of those triangles there. So I think that is actually going to finish off the layout. So this is the initial layout, and then you will see the new. So there's some new embellishments that I added to the left of that cut apart there. I kept that one pretty much as is, and left the banner. But here is the family at Yogurt Mountain, and for whatever reason, I just felt like these pictures fit so much better. So I hope you guys enjoyed this layout. And again, just know if you don't love it initially, there's always a chance you can change it, and there's nothing wrong with it. So we'll see you next time. Bye guys.